Far, far away, beyond the reach of our telescopes, lay the planet of Lumina. Lumina was a world bathed in soft golden light from its two suns. The Luminarians, small and gentle beings with large luminous eyes, lived peacefully on this planet. They were known for their kindness and wisdom. They loved music and spent their days singing in harmony. Their laughter, like the tinkling of bells, echoed through the crystal valleys. The Luminarians lived in harmony with nature. Their homes, built under the shade of giant, luminous plants, blended seamlessly with the landscape. They believed in sharing and caring for each other. Life on Lumina was simple, beautiful, and full of joy. Every night, under the twinkling canopy of stars, the elders would tell stories of the cosmos. They spoke of distant galaxies and wondrous creatures, but they also warned of the unknown dangers lurking in the vastness of space. Little did they know that their peaceful world was about to be shaken. One peculiar night, a strange silence fell upon Lumina. The usual symphony of the night insects was gone. Even the wind seemed to hold its breath. 4 strange shadows, sharp and angular, fell upon the land. They belonged to spaceships, unlike any the Luminarians had ever seen. These ships, dark and menacing, belonged to the Zarkons, a race known for their greed and cruelty. The Zarkons had been traveling through space, searching for a valuable resource. They had set their eyes on Lumina's most prized possession, their children. The Zarkons, with their cold, calculating eyes, saw the Luminarian babies as nothing more than valuable assets. They swooped down while the unsuspecting Luminarians slept, their spaceships casting eerie shadows on the once peaceful land. Silently and swiftly, they took the babies, leaving behind a trail of fear and despair. The next morning, the Luminarians awoke to a nightmare. Their precious babies, who usually filled the air with their innocent laughter, were gone. Panic spread like wildfire through the peaceful planet. The elders, their hearts heavy with grief and worry, called for a meeting. They studied the stars, hoping for a clue. Their worst fears were confirmed when they found traces of the strange spaceships heading towards Earth. The Luminarians were devastated. They had never ventured so far from their peaceful world. But the thought of their helpless babies in the clutches of the cruel Zarkons filled them with a courage they never knew they possessed. A rescue mission was immediately assembled. The most skilled Luminarian pilots volunteered for the perilous journey. They boarded their fastest spaceship, fueled by hope and determination, and set off on a desperate race against time. Their hearts ached with an unbearable pain, yet they clung to the belief that they would bring their babies back home. Section 4. Earth and its puzzled inhabitants. The Luminarians' journey to Earth was long and arduous. They finally arrived, their hearts pounding with anticipation and dread. They landed their ship in a secluded forest, hoping to avoid detection. They knew they had to be cautious. The Earthlings, they had learned from their star charts, were a diverse and unpredictable species. Emerging from their ship, they encountered a group of humans. The humans, startled by the sight of the strange, luminous beings, froze in their tracks. The Luminarians, in their broken English, tried to explain their predicament. They spoke of the Zarkons and their stolen babies, pleading for help. However, the language barrier proved too difficult. The humans, unable to comprehend the aliens' story, shook their heads in confusion and fear. Disheartened but not defeated, the Luminarians knew they had to fight. Their babies were out there, somewhere on this strange new planet. Section 5. Unmasking the hidden threat. Determined to find their babies, the Luminarians soared through the skies, scanning every corner of the Earth with their advanced technology. They searched tirelessly, their hope flickering like a candle in the wind. Just when they were about to give up, their scanners picked up a faint signal. It was the Zarkons' energy signature, hiding cleverly behind Earth's moon. The Luminarians were outraged. The audacity of the Zarkons to hide so close to Earth, using the planet as a shield, was unbearable. They had to act fast and smart. They couldn't overpower the Zarkons, but they could outsmart them. They devised a plan, a clever ruse that played on the Zarkons' greed. Using their advanced technology, They projected a holographic image of a planet, even richer in resources than Lumina, on the other side of the moon. Section 6. Triumph of courage and wit. The Zarkons, blinded by their insatiable greed, fell for the Luminarians' trap. They abandoned their moon base and sped towards the illusionary planet, eager to claim its riches. With the Zarkons gone, the Luminarians swooped in, their hearts pounding with anticipation. And there they were, their precious babies, huddled together but unharmed. The reunion was filled with tears of joy, hugs tighter than gravity, and a symphony of happy coos. They had faced the unknown, travelled across galaxies, and outwitted the cruel Zarkons. Their love for their children had triumphed. The Luminarians returned to their planet, their hearts overflowing with gratitude and a newfound respect for the vast and unpredictable universe. They had learned a valuable lesson, a lesson about the importance of vigilance, the strength of unity, and above all, the boundless power of love that could even move the stars.